Okay, so new video time, and we're picking up where we left off with this. Now, I released this video last night, and the guy who was supposed to be painting it messaged me and goes, "What have you done?" So, we're going to fix it and paint it complete tonight. So, that's good. Anyway, enjoy. So personally, I don't think it turned out too bad. I would actually rate this paint job as in one of the best I've ever seen, especially with run. This is a bit ugly. A lot of dusty marks there, but it's not that bad. So what I have to do now is get some 400 grit on the DA sander. I'm going to sand out that. I don't know what that's about. That sort of stuff doesn't really matter so much because at the end of the day, this is getting sanded back. It's getting airbrushed, as I think I've said many a time, so not too worried. But what I will do is knock all these high parts off. There's a few there. Yeah, runs there. Across the back's all right. The top of the bumper is actually ugly as balls. So we'll fix that. Just these little bits here, and there is another run. Where did I see it? This front guard's pretty ugly up the top here. Another run right there. So I'm going to sand all these out. Oh, what the? Okay, so I'm going to sand this up now, and then we're going to spray all of it. So sanded back, a lot of it. I'm not really worrying about the bottom of the car, but that should do the job. It was just a couple of runs, but then you see one spot, you sand that, then you see another, then you look from a different angle, you see another spot. So I think that's good enough. So hopefully all is good and we can start spraying. So as you can hear, the car's getting painted now. He doesn't want to be on camera, but for those of you who know exactly who it is. So yeah, we'll just wait to see when it's done and then go over nosy. Okay, so it's been 2 days and finally today I'm ready to put this whole thing back together. It's come up pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. It's very, 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 very black, but yeah, I like it. The painter did a lot better job than I did. Half of my stuff had to be sanded off, but good result. The roof looks really good. Anyway, so for the rest of the day today, I'm going to start reassembling this thing, and the last thing I'll do will probably be the bonnet. But yeah, a lot of work ahead of me. I'm actually really, really curious to see what it looks like down on the ground with those wheels that I have for it. The wheels never suited the car when it was grey, so hopefully it looks a little bit better when it's black. So yeah, we'll get into it. So thinking I'll start with the small things. Got the mirrors to do. I've got the little mudguardy things to do. I do need to clean that up. The stainless bit that's on there is quite bad. Get all these little mudguards on. As I said, mirrors. There's a few bits and pieces around the back. I need to get this bumper back on properly. Tail lights, headlights, all that nonsense, and then we'll put the wheels back on. Those are my mirror covers there, and then as I said, yeah, wheels and the rest of it. Okay, so I've been going at this thing for about an hour and a half now. I've got tail lights in, got these wheels on here, a few bits and pieces, mudguards are on, mirrors on, all that front piece is on, headlights on. So getting close, I just have to do all of this side. But oh well, all good. Okay, so this side's pretty much all done. I just need to finish tightening up this wheel nut here, and then it's time to put it back on the ground. Now it's just these wheel nuts I got there. I actually quite like that look there, how it looks. But these just screw on, so they're not going to get all manked up like my red ones did. And I think you can also take, yeah, you can take that off. But I like them. They're all good. So I'll get these on. We'll get it on the ground. I need to put the exhaust back on it, get rid of that bonnet, and then if it's still sunshine by the time that happens, I'm going to take it out for a quick drive. Okay, so car's back on the ground and it's time to get rid of this bonnet, and we'll get the exhaust on. I do need to blow the engine bay out. It's a bit filthy in there, but I'll get the exhaust on. Final touch, we'll put the other bonnet on and take it down the road. But even though this bonnet looks heinous, it really served the purpose. So I'm going to keep it around. So here it is. She's all done, all put back together, bar the front bumper as, yeah, not even going to go there. But just gave the engine bay a quick blowout, and hopefully I shouldn't need to line up the bonnet, but better. I like that a lot better. The blacks aren't the same, but later on down the line they will be. So cool, I'm happy with it. Anyway, I'm going to muck around with the Microtech a little bit. We've still got enough sunlight, so might take it for a quick drive down the road. Okay, time to give her a quick fire up. This place is a freaking mess, by the way, but we'll square all that away tomorrow. So everything should be primed. Just let the fuel pump cycle again, maybe. Happy with this thing at the moment. We're so close. Paint's done. Paint's done. It's actually running pretty good. It's booked in for a tune. So a week out of Clubfest. This is going on the dyno, and hopefully we make a little bit more power than last time. But all going well, it should do. So the fueling's all been done. A lot of it's been gone through. So I think we're all right. Anyway, I'm going to do a quick cleanup and then we'll end this video up. So this car is definitely all coming together. I'm happy with how this has turned out. For, I think the paint job owes me about $500, but the amount of work I've had to put into it was next level. Still have to do that, which I don't really care about that at the moment. So little things that bugged me is, where is it? Right there. That doesn't want to stay in on the rear bumper, both sides. So I don't know what that's all about, but I don't really care. When I did take that off, it had silicone on there, so maybe, I don't know, broken clips or something, and whatever. But as I said, very happy with the way it's turned out, and even more happier that it's booked in for a tune. So we'll see what sort of power this puts out. I have done everything that was asked of me with the fuel pressure reg, the fueling system. That red and black goes really well, by the way. With the fueling system, everything should be good to go. And, oh, yeah, this has turned out mint. So if you remember, I did have the badge here, had the Mazda badge there. Got rid of those, welded them up, and the reverse camera was up here. But this turned out mint, so very, very happy. Going to end this video here. Yeah, as I said before, pretty happy with this. It's a massive transformation from what it was when I first started this, almost 2 years ago now. As I said, one more thing to do, and that's tune it, and I think from memory we're going to aim for 400 out of this. I don't know. I personally can't see it. I reckon the engine's going to just destroy itself in a heartbeat, but we'll see how it goes. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. This will go undercover now, and I have to catch up on everyone's jobs. So if you're waiting for your stuff, I'm back into it now. Now that I can move this out of here. Anyway, see you on the next one.